Hey everyone, Steve F here. This week's joke. Okay, so we're going to vary things up a little bit. Last week we kind of, went out kind of far with that, with the joke I did last week. So we're going to reel it in, play it a little safer this week. Actually, going to do two quick ones. I'm an equal opportunity. I wouldn't say offender, a disrespecter. Equal opportunity disrespecter religiously. So two major religions are going to take a good-natured hit today. All right. So the first one is this Catholic guy. He's a middle-aged guy, hasn't been to confession in a long time. He's done some things in his life that he's not really, that proud of, like everybody. No big deal. But he just figures, he wants to set the record straight and go to confession. He hasn't been in years and years and years, since he was like in high school or whatever. So he goes to confession. He's in the booth, and on the wall in front of him is a magazine rack, and it's got Sports Illustrated and Car and Driver and Financial Times. It's like all this great, interesting reading material. It's like, and then he looks to his left. And to his left, he has a wall full of, fine Cuban cigars and those little bottles of premium spirits, the finest scotches and bourbons and it's like a whole wall of it. And then he glances behind him, and behind him are this assortment of Lindt chocolates and Perugina chocolates from Italy, and packages of cashews and pistachios already shelled. It's all this great stuff all around him. So he says to the priest, he goes, things have really changed a lot since the last time I was in the confession booth. This is great. He says, I'm going to come really often. This is just terrific. And the priest says, get out of here. You're on my side. So there you go. You wondered what was really over there on the other side of that little window. Now you know. Okay, so there's another middle-aged guy, right? And he's Jewish. See, equal opportunity. He's Jewish, and he's just attended services on high holy days. Jewish religion has two really important holidays: Rosh Hashanah, which is New Year's, and Yom Kippur, which is the Day of Atonement. That's when we do all of our confessions on one day. See, the joke is that the Gentiles pay retail for their confessions because they have to do it 52 times a year. The Jewish people, they're sharp like this. They do it wholesale. They get a deal on it. They do it one day a year. That's Yom Kippur. So, middle-aged Jewish guy is coming out of the temple after high holy day services, and the rabbi is out there in front of the shul, and he's saying goodbye to everybody, and he's greeting everybody, and he sees the man. He goes, Saul. He says, you have to do me a favor, Saul. You have to join the army of God. He says, you can't just come to shul twice a year on high holy days, on Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah. He says, you've got to join the army of God. I need to see you more often. Join the army of God. And he says, Rabbi, I'm already in the army of God. He goes, but I only see you twice a year. How can you be in the army of God if I only see you twice a year? He goes, because I'm in the Secret Service. So there you have it. Two quick ones. And hopefully I ruffled a little bit of feathers for the entire spectrum today, and maybe brought a smile to your face. It's October. The weather is beautiful. The colors are starting to kick in. Hey, how about those Red Sox beating those Yankees last night? Wasn't that great? And keep smiling. Keep a good thought. And we'll see you all soon.